Just warning you, I'm going to sing. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. I think there was one part where I was singing out of tune. Anyway, hi fans of high quality entertainment, usually. uh, yeah, I was just singing one of my favorite songs from the early 70s. And so what this video is about is, through the years on YouTube, I have received from various viewers, dozens and dozens of viewers, in the past 15 years or so, have kindly sent me CDs, vinyl records, books, and I've appreciated each and every one of them. And I thought it would be time to do a video just letting my viewers know what I'm still looking to get on CD, which is, usually like some of these CDs are on Amazon in Canada, but they're expensive. And I'm not, I'm not trying to insinuate that the viewers should buy me these CDs. The idea with this video is if you ever come across one of these albums and, like a cutout bin, or you have an extra copy, or or you don't even like the album, I'll take it off your hands for free. Yeah, I thought he would do this because, if it wasn't, if I had not through the years also given a lot of packages to people, in the last few months, I just gave a very nice package to my buddy Morris Gautreaux. If I remember, I'll have the link for the video here. So, it's nice to give, but it's also sure is nice to take. And so I wanted to show you the viewers. And I'm curious too if, for these albums, if any of you have heard of them. Some of them are, maybe you've never even heard of. But here we go. Okay, first up, now this isn't the actual album cover of the vinyl record I had back in the very early 70s. I'll show you the cover I had, but it's the very same album. This is Joe Cocker's, I believe, third album, besides the live one. Something to Say. It was called Something to Say in the UK. And in Canada and the States, they changed the cover, and it was just simply called Joe Cocker. Now, this album, I don't know. I just have always loved it, and I've always wanted to have it on CD. And some of the songs are Woman to Woman. Yeah, I had to find the track listing. Pardon Me, Sir. Do Right Woman. High Time We Went, one of my favorites. Midnight Rider. I love Joe Cocker. I've got his first two albums, and, I would love to get Joe Cocker, or, like I said, it's the very same album, Something to Say. So if anybody comes across, a cheap copy or has an extra copy, just message me on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. So that's the first one. Another one I would like. Seriously. Yes, the great Kevin Federline, who was married to Britney Spears until she, I guess, smartened up. Oh, I don't know. Kevin might be an okay guy. But back in the day when he was with her, I guess at some point he thought he was going to be this pretty famous, popular rap star, but the album kind of bombed. He's not the best rapper. I have heard parts of this album. I just haven't heard the whole album. And it would just be fun if somebody ever finds that in like a cutout bin and wants to send it to me. I'll do a Does This Album Suck? When I do those series, I usually like to have the physical copy of the CD. Yeah. Uh, it's not at the top of my list, but it's there. So write that down. Yeah. As I was badly singing at the start of this video, Mama Cass, her very first album, Dream a Little Dream, which I know she did it with the Mamas and Papas, but she also uh, starts the album with the title song. And I just think overall, it's a really excellent album. Great production, lots of variety on it. And the song Dream a Little Dream is one of my favorite late 60s, early 70s songs. I've always wanted to get that on CD. What's next? Yes, it's another bad one. This is actually like, I think I've checked the price on Amazon and it's pretty expensive now. Corey Feldman, the great Corey Feldman, angelic to the core with some of the best Photoshop work I have ever seen in the last 5 minutes or so. It's a, I guess it's a double album or double CD, is it? Um, if anybody wants to send that to me someday, I'll I'll take it off your hands. And maybe I don't know if I'll do it. Does this album suck? But I might do some kind of video on it. Maybe I'll force myself to listen to the whole thing. What's next? Yeah, The Only Ones. They were a band in the 80s, and I think they reformed later on. That this is their third album. I haven't heard their first two, and I know I've heard that especially their first one is really good. But I don't care. I just want Baby's Got a Gun for Now because I just remember having that on vinyl and really loving the songs on it. Uh, oh yeah, that's another one I'd like to have in my CD collection. And I believe the rest of these are just one band. Then of course I still need to get a couple of Can CDs, but I can easily buy those on Amazon. King Gizzard I can get. Uh, I'm just doing this for pricey kind of CDs, at least in Canada. So here we go. Ween, yeah. I only have three Ween CDs, Quebec, The Pod, and what's the other one called? I'll do a quick search. It is called, yeah, Pure Gava. I always forget the name of that. And all three of those I love. And I want to get more Ween. But Ween albums, at least on Amazon in Canada, are kind of pricey. So that's their first one. God, Ween, Satan. And then the Mollusk, I would love. I've heard that's one of their best. What else here? White Pepper, excuse me, another really good one from what I've heard. And I don't know. I'm stopping myself from listening to these albums on Spotify, which I could easily do because I want the physical copy of these CDs. um, yeah, and also, like the Beach Boys, I want to get a lot of more of their albums, but once again, they're easy, they're inexpensive to buy. So, and I do thank Nicholas Pearl, who sent me a couple in the past, but I'm good now for that. I can I can buy some of my own music. That's right. Ween, 12 Golden Country Greats. And so with this, they wrote kind of a little out there songs, but they're recorded by actual, I guess, Nashville musicians. I I think they do the vocals, but maybe not all of the music. But they do it like a real old country album, I guess. I haven't heard it, but I'm looking forward to having that someday. And their final album, so far at least, La Carucha. I've heard it's like it's not a bad album, but not one of their best. But I'll see, in time. I think there's one more. That's wow. I I can't stop looking at that belt. That is such a cool belt. I really want that CD. I mean, for the music inside, because I've heard it's one of their best albums. What's it called? It's called chocolate, chocolate and cheese. Chocolate, yeah, chocolate and cheese. Yeah, that's yeah. That I, re- I, re- I really would like all of the Ween CDs, especially chocolate and cheese, for my CD collection. If anybody wants to send me an extra copy or finds one in a cutout bin at a really low price. Thank you. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.